Hey guys, welcome to Tour Truck Tuesday. Once again, my name is Chris Trott. I work for TaylorMade out on the PGA Tour servicing the game's greatest players. I'm here at our test facility, Carlsbad, California. I've got some putters in my hands. We have recently added, no doubt you guys have all seen it, the FCG into the mix when it comes to the Spider family and the Truss family of putters. But how do you, as the golfer, decide which one of these you're going to go for? It's a tough decision. You're going to have to make some of those decisions yourself. Everything I've talked about in prior videos, it still counts. I've got my 18-foot putt here. That's where I want you to be testing putts. Be conscious of the percentage rate that you can leave these things short. You're always trying to get them to the hole. And that's where the first benefit comes in with our putters. You have pure roll technology. The new FCG has pure roll technology. These grooves in the face will help create overspin. But get a feel for them. Put them down when you're making the choice, whether you be in a golf shop, whether you be on a putting green, and immediately you'll see what jumps out when you look at these putters, and it's the footprint. It's the footprint they make on the green. There's a huge difference from the blade style over here in the Truss as you move all the way to the other extreme that is the Spider X. And that's where I want you to start. I want you to wrap your head around which sight line you like, maybe bring a buddy in to help you, and have them look when you align the putter. Does the large footprint, the huge amount of detail on top of the Spider X, does it help you? Are you a linear person? Do your eyes react to lines? Do you need dots? And quite often you can use a buddy to stand behind you, agree on the line of the putt, agree how you want to hit it, talk about where you want to see it and visualize it going down there. And as you line up, either bring the alignment close, which you've all seen before from players, or engage with the target, maybe even look at the target as you take your stroke, and then roll it through and see if this is one that works for you as they stand behind and have a look at where you're lining up. Things to notice when you get into the Spider X: it's a high MOI putter. The weights are at the back. You've heard us talk about it before. So on off-center strikes, it does give you that momentum to get the ball to the hole because it will transfer the energy. So it's very good if you do tend to struggle sometimes with strike. The Spider X would be the one and the way to go. Now let's talk about the FCG. Let's get in there because it's the new one, it's the hot one. And straight away you'll notice if I cover half of the sole of the putter, a lot of the tech is at the front. The weight is at the front. Forward CG. What does that give me as a golfer? Well, it means that when you have a blade, quite often they're very easy to release. You've heard us talk about that with the high MOI Spider. Well, now you have it in a smaller footprint. The other thing that I work with players as this thing is coming out, some guys line up the leading edge. You have the true path going all the way across the leading edge. So if you're a golfer who sets up and you purely get the leading edge going perpendicular to your target line, that would be something that this putter would make you engage with. As you go to hit putts with it, put your picks down. I always like to test with picks, either with the TP5 logo or with the TaylorMade. Line that up where you want to go because you're going to really see the roll benefit. The forward CG allows you to release that putter and get it hugging end over end. Look, boom, end over end. You could see that ball rolling, end over end, hugging the green. Lots of release there. The next thing you'll notice, copper insert. So it's a very solid feel. If you're a golfer that's used putters perhaps early through the 90s, you've had some of the classics, they have a very solid feel. This copper insert will give you that solid feel. It'll give you that roll. It'll give you that release. It'll give you that confidence as you start to feel the toe past the heel. You use the whole leading edge with the true path. The next thing to notice is if you're someone, you see a lot of tour players and they'll bounce the putter or they'll hover the putter. The footprint's much smaller. So when you do get into a position where you bounce, one of the benefits of having a smaller footprint means there's less of the sole touching the green. So there's less to interact with it, there's less to go wrong. Perhaps you're a forward press guy, or you like your hands a little bit further back. This sole, because there's less touching the green, isn't going to be impacted as much when you set up to one and you hover and you bounce. It will have less turf interaction, so it will stay on the green. And again, you can see with the picks rolling end over end over end. True path is in there. The white stripes, when the eye gets tired, the strike is there. And then as I roll into the blade, you go for smaller footprint again with the truss. We've talked about the technology, we've talked about the multiple contact points, but now you've got this small blade that looks like a classic putter from the top. It has the technology. Again, train yourself to line up the true path. Train yourself to get in there. You know you've got pure roll. There's a line in there if you're a linear guy and you need that alignment, and then roll it down. Again, looking at the roll all the time. Obviously, the mallet has some of that deeper CG. You don't have the forward CG benefit, but you have the middle point now between the three mallet putters should you get into the Truss mallet. So really, we're covering every option with all these designs. You've got high MOI, which we know is tour proven. All these guys on tour, they love this putter. All the ones that play it from the Team TaylorMade staff and beyond, they love the high MOI of the wings, the stability. It has release in this short hosel due to the toe hang. Again, get a fitting. Maybe you'll be a face balance guy or girl, maybe you'll need that. Know which eye dominance you are. I'll talk more about that in the future, but that helps you pick which toe hang to go for, or maybe you need that plumber's neck. Then FCG, smaller footprint, forward CG, alignment aid, all on the front. How do you line up? Are you someone who likes to feel the release of the blade because you want to see the ball rolling end over end on these 18 footers and hugging the turf quickly? Or then you've got the Truss family, which if you are truly a classic blade person, Truss is going to be for you, and you can still have technology through the multiple contact points and the pure roll. Or perhaps you like the look of the TM1, which is the mallet in the Truss, which is a beautiful putter, and this one will give you the look of a blade with the multiple contact points, let you roll one down there. It's all great options, but again, the thing I would hammer home, 18-foot putts, that's where you want to test, and then move closer into this 6 feet range, 6 to 18 feet, because that's where you can see the biggest improvements, and all these family of putters will give you gains in that area. Hopefully that helps you out and you're not going into such a minefield. Try them all out, compare them against each other, test them on putts in that distance I've given you. If you like the information, subscribe, follow. I bring videos once a week here on Tour Truck Tuesday, and every now and again I'll pop in a bonus edition. If there's anything you guys would like to see, comment below, hit that subscribe button, and until next Tour Truck Tuesday, go in armed, making better decisions on your putter choices.